Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's time again for another episode of the Valhallan Esports Connection, brought to you by Valhallan Lake Forest, where we take a look at this strange new world they're calling esports that happens to be centered right here in Southern California, a lot of it right here in Orange County, with the man who is directing all of it here. We'll call him the coach of the Little League of Esports here. We've got Vincent Yard from Valhallan Esports Lake Forest. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. That would be me. Yes, sir, Paul. Thank you so much.
You got a real player and a real mom here? He looked
yeah.
kind of shell-shocked here today. He's not sure what he's doing.
No, I mean, he's been on that YouTube a little bit, so I'm sure he's ready.
He's ready.
But yeah, I just want to say thank you to both of you guys for agreeing to come on here and, give us your personal story about, your experience with us so far. And, we'll dive into that like right away. So
yeah, sounds good.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and your son here?
Yeah, so my name is Serujini Acosta. This is my son, Jace, a.k.a. the Big Gouda. And
Yes.
The Big Gouda? Is that what his YouTube thing's called? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you got a YouTube channel, Jace? Come on, tell the truth.
Oh, yeah, I do.
And how many people you got following? Like millions and zillions?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll after today.
Not yet.
yeah, and one day, this is something that we looked into, and it was a great fit, and I can let you know that Jace loves it, and he'll tell you a little bit more about that.
Tell me that story you
himself.
told me offhand about the football thing. That's what I think. Because I look at this really. I'm an old grandpa. I got a 10-year-old grandson, and we had him in baseball and this, and he's looking at, I don't know. What do you really want to do? I want to play esports. You can't play esports. Come on, you got to do something else.
Yeah, that was definitely something that I went through with Jace, because I feel like physical activity, connection with your community and your peers is a very important thing. And being in sports, it teaches you about leadership, it teaches you about communication, it teaches you about teamwork, it teaches you how to regulate your emotions with having to deal with other people. Just really amazing life skills that you need, right? And so he was in football, and
Just so excited about football, huh, Jace?
yeah, when he first started, he was. And then, after that, it was like his second time going into tackle, and he wasn't quite sure. And I said, okay, just do it. And then if you don't like it, then you won't have to do it anymore. And then I was like, okay, season's over. I'm signing you up for 7-on-7. And he was like, I don't want to do this. And I said, well, you have to do something. What are you going to do all day? Play video games? And he was like, yes. It's my passion. Right? And so when he said, oh, it's my passion, that's when I thought about how dance was for me. My mom didn't think that I was going to really do much with dance when I did it. And I went on to have a dance company. I owned a dance studio.
Wow.
And so for me, I was like, okay, how can I support my son in something that is his passion instead of forcing him to do something that would just make me happy? And so when I started looking into it, I said, okay, well, can you even compete in video games? Because I'm not really a gamer. I don't know much about it. I mean, yes, I had a Sony, Genesis when I was younger.
Yeah.
And you don't want to just park them in front of a cafe where they're all just screwing around. Is there some organization to this?
Yeah.
Exactly. And so when I looked into it, I started looking up, competitive video gaming. And then that's when I learned about the esports. And then that's when I started looking what's in my local area.
Okay.
And then Valhallan came up. And then I called and they were like, yeah, you guys told me you offered a curriculum. I was like, what? You have a curriculum? Like, who does that? I thought they were just going to get, because in football and basketball, there is no curriculum. Like, you still learn how to play the sport.
Yes.
But this was structured in a way that I did not anticipate, but I was very thankful for it. So yeah, once I realized that he had that opportunity to game competitively, have a curriculum, I was like, all right, let's do this. I came in, I tried it, he loved it, and we signed up.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
And I mean, so far, Jace, I mean, what do you think of us, man?
I mean,
been here almost 7-8 months now, and
Yeah.
you were our first guy here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like it?
Mhm.
That's good. I'm glad you do, because when you guys first came to us, I'm glad that we could answer all your guys' questions about, you were surprised about the curriculum and all that. But did you still have any type of like concerns, like as far as like signing them up for video games? I mean,
Honestly, No, I really didn't, because again, for me, the curriculum, I was like, okay, this is something different. This is something that my son is actually going to have the opportunity to have structure. And again, they're also homeschooled. And so being with peers, being with community, and again, he was still going to get all of those same skills like he was going to get from a physical sport, teamwork, communication, emotional intelligence. And then when we had the first open house and you guys actually brought in people who are in the esports community and business, who are from a college that offers, esports to their students, I was shocked. I had no clue
Yeah.
all of the different aspects. They were like, you can be a lawyer and be in an
Yeah, you
esports
could be a
thing.
psychiatrist for
Yeah,
esports.
exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
even when you guys talked about the meditation, I was like, oh, wow.
Yep.
Like, so it was really beautiful, because I feel like so many kids and parents feel like, well, if my son isn't going to be a YouTuber or a content creator, right, then he isn't going to have a career or a future
Yeah.
in something that he's passionate in. But there is so many opportunity for different areas within esports that he could, if he wanted to do accounting, if he wanted to do IT, like, I think he would be really great at creating the stories that plays out on what the characters speak when they do the video game. So
Yeah.
it's just a lot. It's just a lot, and it's beautiful.
It seems like a lot. And
Yeah.
then I mean, it is at the end of the day, but I just think that at least what I'm trying to accomplish, especially for you, Jace, is, bringing that sense of like community for you guys. And I mean, Jace, I know you made a couple friends already. I mean, you've been here a while now, so it's just an awesome thing to see for you. And the other thing that goes into it is, I mean, you've already said it, but like the healthy habits that we go over in our lessons and stuff.
Yes.
That really teaches them how to really be a team, and not just in the game, but also in life, and how to work on yourself to develop yourself.
So somebody wants to know how you're doing, Jace. You win anything? You competing? Well, what games do you play, and how do you do?
The mainly game I really play is Fortnite, and
How you doing? Are you on a
What did you
team? Is
compete
the
in?
team winning or anything here?
I mean, yeah, I got second place in a tournament last week.
Wow, right. So have you gotten better out of this thing?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, way better.
Can I comment on that? real
Yeah,
quick?
please.
Well, I mean, when you started, Jace, I mean, you came in with a controller. Remember that? And then this guy would not let go of the controller.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
I'm
Because
not
you're
touching
playing on
the-"
PlayStation or something.
Exactly.
Yes.
He's not touching the keyboard or mouse. Never, never, never. And then all of a sudden, I take him through a couple lessons. And I start saying, hey, you would be able to do that a little bit quicker if you got on the keyboard. And then one day, he started using it. And the next day, he had a new keyboard.
Yeah. How do you feel about your keyboard and not using it now?
Or your controller, yeah.
Yeah, I feel way better. I have more control of it, and yeah, it's been really good for me.
That's awesome, dude.
What? So tell me, Jace, I'm an old guy. What is so cool about Fortnite? Why does my grandson, who's basically the same age as you, just think this is the greatest thing on earth here? What's so hot about Fortnite?
Well, it's fun. You can compete. You can also make friends on there. It's just a fun way to relax and play a game that you really like.
That's what he does. You guys sit and talk to each other, right, when you're playing the games.
Yeah.
It's not just strictly competition, and just seems like I can't even see what's happening. All of a sudden, it's a flurry of activity. Blah, 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 and something splatters, and everybody goes, cool. And I go, I don't even know what he did.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why you got a coach now, and you've got a couple coaches now come in here and teach you a little bit how to get better. And I've seen the progress. I've seen the improvement. So you've been doing awesome.
So where
Jace.
does this go, Jace? You're going to be a gamer? You're going to be a pro? You're going to work? You're going to be a game designer? You're going to be a shoutcaster? You got the mic on today here.
Oh yeah, I might just be like a good Fortnite pro.
What do you really want to do? What did you tell me you wanted to do?
Yeah. Tell the
Be
world. here.
a streamer on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like on Twitch or something like that? Or on
Yeah.
YouTube now, right?
Yeah.
Is everybody still streaming on Twitch, or are they moving to YouTube?
No, a lot of people still use Twitch, and then YouTube's kind of the secondary platform. They have the live streaming on YouTube as well, but
Well, you're live streaming right now on YouTube.
exactly.
You
So,
are live streaming right now. Now you got your
Step
two.
Twitch.
Is this your two brothers in here?
No,
Who's here with us?
Just
my
friends
brother and my cousin.
and your cousin. Okay, so what do they think about it?
I mean, My cousin, he doesn't really play Fortnite. He just like play other games. My brother, he doesn't mainly play games. He like does other stuff than just playing games.
Okay.
It's going down different avenues then.
Yeah, yeah.
Totally cool. Totally fun, man.
Everybody's got to find their own path here.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's right. And honestly, I'm very thankful that both of them have found their passions, pretty early. And especially, again, it's not like it was before we came, because even with him and your guidance, and let's just say even the emotional intelligence, I've seen a huge shift in his personal emotional intelligence. And that's coming from having a mom that says, calm down, do your tapping techniques, let's do our breath work, but it's different when you have another person sometimes other than your mom trying to help you.
Yeah, other than your mom telling you what to do. Yeah, mom.
Exactly. So I've seen a huge difference. So even the increase in his emotional intelligence alone, to me, was worth it. And then on top of that, the friends aspects, because how many, what did you do with your friends in October from Valhallan?
I was gonna say.
Oh, we did trick or treating with my friends.
You went trick or treating with your.
did.
What'd you dress up as? Like a character from one of the games or something?
No,
No.
Who were you
you-
for Halloween?
Who were you? He's thinking. It was a long time ago.
You can say it. Go ahead.
man, I really don't want to say it.
Okay.
That's fine.
It must not have been cool. I don't know.
It was a scary character.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, from the horror films.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
My
I remember
grandson,
now.
my grandson was Deadpool. Why does everybody think Deadpool's the coolest thing alive or something?
Okay. Well, I'll let you guys all know that I went as a video game character.
I did see that.
You remember that, right, Jace? Yeah, I wore it for our Halloween party. So.
Who'd you go as?
It's this character from the game Overwatch, and he's to put it plainly, he's a hamster. So I was wearing this big hamster onesie, and all the kids got a nice laugh out of it. So.
Yeah.
Dressed up as a hamster?
Yeah, I originally had a regular costume, but then I was like, you know what? I think they'll like this better. So, and I mean, that kind of leads me to my next part. You know, is that, I mean, you talked about it, that he's made friends and everything like that, but just for the people, back home listening to this right now, what could you say that, if you want to sign up your kid for Valhallan, what do they get in that community aspect?
What would you say to other parents who are saying, to my God, a kid loves playing esports. How can I turn this into something positive and helpful here?
Definitely. So if your children love esports, Valhallan, in my personal opinion, and I'm the type of person that likes to do research and stuff like that, is one of the best options, especially if you're in this Orange County area. It's the only option that's going to give you high quality content in everything. And it's not just video games, because they also have content creator course. You guys also have the Minecraft and the Roblox, where it's more giving kids exposure on the creation of video games and stuff like that too. So it's the best way to learn. And I know not a lot of people know this, but they talk about play-based learning. And that's a really big thing in the education field.
We had somebody in talking about that. It major corporations,
Right.
and they're having people play
Exactly.
to learn.
Yes, because they found that it's more effective for someone to learn things when they're having fun, when they're excited, when they're passionate. And so with esports and gaming and all of the stuff that you guys offer at Valhallan, it's allowing these children, youth, an opportunity to come and get exposure to STEM. Which is huge, because STEM is almost like the future. A lot of people, there's a lot of longevity in STEM.
Tell everybody what STEM is for the
Yes.
5 people that don't know.
Yeah, so STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Yeah.
And then they also add arts into it, E for engineering.
Which is
STEAM,
kind of what
yeah.
esports is all built around. Science, certainly technology, certainly engineering. Got to engineer all these games and everything, and the and the players and everything else. And what's the last one? Math. I mean,
Mathematics.
Yeah, mathematics,
I mean,
yes.
you use that anywhere in
Yeah.
a lot of fields. So.
Yes, exactly. So they're coming in, they're getting community, especially for, people who are homeschooling their children. We're always looking for places like, where can I connect with, a third party outside of the charter school
Mm-hmm.
that can come in and give some help to the children, not only get them that socialization, but give them their opportunities to explore their passions.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what this is going to do. And then the fact that there are college scholarships now,
Yeah.
like that is
Yeah.
that is a huge, bonus. So it's not just like, oh, well, the only way to get a scholarship is by playing, football or baseball or,
Or some odd one like lacrosse. No
Lacrosse.
offense.
No
Don't send in your nasty notices about lacrosse.
Yeah,
but,
please.
but I'm telling you, I had parents saying, well, maybe you should do lacrosse because there's less kids and greater opportunity or something.
Right, exactly. But not everyone is built for those physical activities, and that's okay. Like, we all have our natural abilities and we all have our natural talents, and going with the path of least resistance and leaning into that, it can be something really beautiful for your children. Like, I
Right.
don't understand a lot about video games. Like, it's just
Me neither.
I don't know about it,
Yeah.
But what I do know is he's happy. And what I do know is he shifted. He's become a better person from being a part of the Valhallan community. Like, I mean, he loves having you as a coach, Vince. Like, he really does.
you.
He really
Is that true,
does.
Jace? You like him as a coach? Is he a good coach?
Yeah, he's a really good coach.
And what makes him a good coach? Does he know what he's doing, or you like?
Yeah,
he's
he
a
knows what he's doing. He calms us down than a lot of people.
cool guy to hang out with
Mm-hmm.
here? All right.
And so I'm thankful because it's very family friendly. I feel safe. That's a big thing.
That's a big thing, yeah.
Yes.
Because I feel safe. I can drop my son off
Mm-hmm.
and I can go, handle whatever other responsibilities that I have. And if he could be there gaming all day, every day with you guys, like, he would do it. Over the summer, he did the content creator course. So he gamed from the morning. He had a small break and then he came back because he was on both Fortnite teams, on the duos and the quads. Look at me.
Oh,
So
yes, there you go.
Wow. You said you didn't know anything. You know more than I do. All right, Jace, what do you got to say to people? We're going to leave with you. It's a shout out to you. What do you want to say to people? You're building yourself into a Twitch star, into a famous player here. What do you want to tell your fans?
Maybe try to reach out to better people than you and see if you can ask them for help. Try to find coaches or play 1v1 maps or creative. Try to build it up. And if you feel confident enough, try to play Winnick.
There you go.
See if you can beat other players, win. And if you're better than that, try play in a tournament. See how you do.
Yeah.
With
Is that intimidating, though? I would think that would be at some level I said to my grandson, he said he thinks he's pretty good. I said, why don't you just go and play in a tournament? Oh, I can't do that.
Well, he can. He just he has to believe in himself. He has to train enough.
Yeah.
But if he feels like he can do it, he can do it.
There you go. There you go. What about these two guys in here? We're going to have them run over here and just stick their face in the camera here. You want to do a
get
shout
on the
out?
camera?
Come on over. Just turn around and face the camera there. Run over there and just turn around. We got
you
one guy.
want to.
Who's this guy?
My brother,
Okay. What's your brother's name?
Josiah.
And he's taken. He's your cameraman here. He's sitting there filming the whole thing and streaming it. And who's the other dude sitting over here?
Oh, my cousin, Caden.
Well, come on over, Kate. Get your turn around. You don't want to get on
Come
camera?
on
Come
over.
on.
He's in charge of the sound.
He's in charge of the
The
sound.
sound,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
He's in charge of the
Sound,
sound.
okay.
Well, I think it's cool that you guys get to go do all this stuff and come in. I'd love to come watch. Can people watch this if they want to check it out first? They can watch a tournament or watch a
Yeah,
competition.
so I mean, a lot of our seasonal stuff is actually streamed on Twitch, and I believe they're trying to do YouTube, but it's mostly Twitch, and it's just, if you go to Twitch, you type VHELGG, you'll find us right there on any of our competition days, which is during the week. So, Jace,
Okay.
you've been on there a couple of times already, so
Yeah. And I say just come out. Just come out. Let your kids try it. I mean,
Yes.
even parents' night out, that gives you an excuse to go
Definitely.
have some, personal time. Personal time for parents is important to be the best version of you. And then let the kids come in, see the culture, see the community, and kind of go from there. But if your kid likes gaming, I'm letting you know now, once they go in that one time, they're going to want to come back.
Yeah.
They're going to
Right.
love it.
and
Okay.
I'll be coaching them.
All right,
Yeah.
give us take us out, Vince. Tell us all about where it is and when it is and tags and
Oh, for sure, yeah. So, I mean,
websites and
just
stuff.
just some context again. We got our team session stuff Monday through Thursday, 4:30 to 6:30.
Right.
And if you guys want more information about that, you guys can go straight to valhallan.com/Lake Forest. And then just for that first part, it's just VALHALLAN.com, and then Lake Forest.
Okay. And what do you say, Jace? Just do it?
Just do it. Have fun.
Exactly. All right, get coached by me.
All right. Thanks, Mom and Jace and everybody coming in. What a cool story. I hope you come back and tell us more as you succeed and grow in the sport here. And maybe
Sure,
we'll
thank
say
you.
we knew that guy back when. All right. Thanks for joining us here today, everybody. And join us each and every time as we explore the world of esports through the Valhallan Lake Forest Esports Connection. Streaming live from our studios here at the University of California, Irvine's Beale Applied Innovation. Paul Roberts for the OC Talk Radio Network, hoping you'll join us each and every time. And tell a friend, there is a place now to get connected to the world of esports right here